Hi guys and welcome back. As it is back to school season, I thought that I would share 4 super quick but healthy breakfast ideas that you can whip up in less than 5 minutes. It is so important to start your day with a good breakfast, so let's just get started. The first one is one that I love both as a breakfast and as a snack between meals. So you will need some yogurt. I choose plain yogurt as some of the flavored ones just have a lot of added sugars or sweeteners. My favorite is coconut yogurt. It's like yogurt made from coconut milk, but when I can't get that, I used a soy-based one. I love topping my yogurt up with some granola. I prefer to make my own, and I'm planning to make a video all about homemade granola soon, but if you use store-bought ones, just make sure that they're not full of sugars and additives. The Kind ones and the Rude Health ones are 2 of my favorite brands that are really great. Then finally, I top everything off with some fruit or berries. Here you can choose whatever you would like. I chose to use nectarines as I'm obsessed at the moment, and blueberries as they're a staple in my fridge. Then you just want to throw everything in a bowl and you're ready in just a few short minutes. Next we have a breakfast smoothie. If you've seen my videos this summer, you probably know that I've been addicted to smoothies. I usually always add banana as it gives some creaminess, and I also love adding spinach as it gets the greens in without adding the green taste. Then as this is breakfast, I like adding something to make it a bit more filling, which will make you stay full for longer, and my go-to for that is oats, which are just great. And I also have this hemp protein powder that I've had forever, but I haven't really used it that much. But it's just perfect to add to smoothies as it adds a lot of protein, but it's completely plant-based and really good for you. And then I like adding any berries. Again, blueberries are my go-to, but it's just perfect to keep if you have like frozen fruit or berries in your freezer, because you can keep them there for a long time and you can have them ready whenever you need them. And I also love adding a bit of cinnamon to enhance the flavor. And then sometimes I add some turmeric just because I'm on a turmeric kick lately, and it also has so many benefits, like it's really anti-inflammatory and things like that. I also forgot to mention that of course I use some liquid. Usually I use almond milk, but you could also use water or juice if you would like. So this is just super simple. Just add everything to your blender and blend away. And you can of course change up these ingredients. Just make sure to add a bit of bulk so that it keeps you full for a little while. And then I added a bit of toppings as the color of this one is not the most appealing, but if you're in a hurry you can of course skip that part, and I promise it tastes way better than it looks. Then we have my absolute go-to, overnight oats. This one is made the night before and it takes about 2 minutes to just throw together. So for this I use 1 banana that I just mash up completely. If you don't like banana, you could use unsweetened applesauce, or you can just use another fruit if you would like. And then I of course use oats. I use about half a cup of oats, and I also use 1 cup of liquids. I usually do a mix, probably half and half of almond milk and water. And then I like to add about 2 teaspoons of chia seeds, which makes the consistency a bit thicker and bind together more, but you can completely skip this if you want to. And then I also added this mixed powder, which is cinnamon, cacao and vanilla, but plain cinnamon or even cocoa powder works great too. Again, just stay clear of the really sugary ones. So all you do is add everything to a container, stir it up and put it in the fridge overnight. Then the next morning you can just grab the container and go, or if you have a bit more time you can top everything up with some fresh fruits or berries. The final one is kind of a version of a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. So you will obviously for this need some bread. I like to use whole grain seeded bread. Try to find the fresh kind, not the one with like a ton of nasty additives that makes the bread last way longer than it should. And then of course you will need some peanut butter. Again, try to find the one with as much nuts and as little extra added sugar, preservatives, oils and salt as possible. I also love using almond butter for this. That's amazing as well. And instead of jelly, I love just using sliced up fruit. And this time I chose banana, which is so delicious combined with the peanut butter. And I also love using strawberry slices as well. It's another great combination, especially with the almond butter. And the method is pretty self-explanatory. Just spread out your nut butter. You can also feel free to toast the bread beforehand if you prefer that. Then slice up your fruit and add that on top. And for an extra yumminess, I love sprinkling some cinnamon or some cacao powder on top as well. And it's so good. So that was all for this time. I hope this inspired you to start your day in a healthy way, even if you have no time in the mornings. Good luck if you're going back to school or uni or work, and I hope to talk to you soon in my next video.